I'm waiting for the bus, and I went and took the time to look at the little threatened clip or whatever. Basically, what the situation is this: is that I've been having an issue with the other person that went with me there, and the issue is really a non-issue. I just don't want to be bothered because they see that I don't want to be bothered. They continue to bother me. So what ended up happening is one day I mentioned because, and I'll show y'all pictures. There was a restroom that we used to share, and after I advised the landlord about it, I mean, literally the girl has two stray cats that she brought in. The cats pooped. She had a towel that was on the floor. The cats pooped on the towel instead of taking the stuff out. And I saw the towel there a couple of days. I didn't think about it, but that bathroom was so funky. I thought it was just a natural funk. But she just kicked the towel over it, left it there. One day when I got the shower, I got tired of seeing it there, and I was just like, moved it, and poop was in there. And it sat there for days. It's just too many issues to say. But from that clip that y'all saw, what ended up happening was that I left the house one day, and I spoke to her about her entering the restroom that the landlord gave to me, and I had gotten a key. Subsequently to that incident, I got the key on it, and because I get on my hands and knees to clean that bathroom because the one that she was using, mildew, nastiness, filth, cat paw prints tracked through feces. I mean, and it's been like that for months. So at least since I've been there. But so I cleaned my bathroom. Her and her guests come and they're like tracking footprints all in my stuff and using my stuff. And I'm like, no, I just cleaned. Got on my hands and knees. And that was the whole purpose of him giving me that one was to prevent me from having to be in that filth. And not only that, for the shower, he was telling me to use basically his shower. So just a horrible experience. So one day I mentioned it to her, and she'll be fighting with the dude. Like, they like to do that. Just fight, fight, fight. He's not on the lease, but he's there. Totally not what I expected when I moved there. I thought that it was going to be a situation where I would have peace, quiet. There's a female. She's probably going to college or something. She has common sense enough to not laying up with some dude in a room. But no, not at all the case. So what ends up happening is that I went to talk to her about that situation because I talked to the landlord. Landlord did nothing. So then actually she said nothing and walked off. So she walked off down the street somewhere. I locked the door behind her. And then she made this big to do about it. So then, I told her, make sure you bring your key because if you leave the property, that's a security risk for me. I already have issues with people peeping through the windows and stuff. So it seemed like it was agreed upon. Next time I left, it was like I wanted to lock the top lock and the bottom lock, but I knew the landlord was outside, so I didn't lock the top. I just locked the bottom, so it would be like halfway in between. And then there was some kind of issue about that. The landlord was like, oh, well, both locks have to be locked all the time. So I said, okay, fine, not a problem. I said, but what if you are outside? I don't want to make a mistake and inadvertently lock you out, because in the past, when he was outside, it was unlocked. So I wasn't sure what to do in that situation. So he told me to make sure they're both locked. So I did. But it just seemed weird that he would say that all of a sudden and adamantly. So I said, before I leave, I'll always make sure I'll just double check with him in case. So I asked him, he was like, yeah, they need to be locked. They should be locked. He sent me a text to reconfirm that. But my question to him was like, in the past, have you locked both locks when you were outside? He never addressed it. He didn't. So he didn't address it in writing, though. He addressed it verbally. So what ended up happening was someone had locked both locks. I had to go. Okay, I catch the bus. If I'm a split second late, I missed the bus, so I had to go. Like I said, that girl and me just need to be completely separate. She's nasty. She's filthy in more ways than one. So her person that she sleeps with at night, that's not on the lease. There isn't a lease, but he's not even, you know. But anyhow, that person um, he's been, I guess, paying attention to me. Like I noticed, like at first when he first started coming around, she would stand and watch him watch me, and I'm like, what's going on? And I realized what was going on, and I was just like, you don't even gotta worry, you know. And then like I saw him one time at a bus or something like that, and I didn't see him. He saw me and said hello, and I thought that I didn't know who he was. I just thought it was some random guy, so I didn't say anything, and I'm glad I didn't. But then subsequently, I overheard him saying, "Oh, I see her all the time. She be by herself. Like what's he gonna do? You know." So what ends up happening? I came home yesterday after a good day. The door was locked, and I decided I was gonna open the door to get some air because, unbeknownst to me, that place doesn't have air conditioning. It was infested with roaches, and there's 3 cats. Now, people are stupid. I don't understand why people are so stupid. Now, this guy, he's in a white car. I don't even know if he realizes he's stupid, and I hope me trying to record it because I don't even know if it's recording. But it's probably not even recording. But I don't even know if he realizes he's stupid. Why do people do that? Like when I was younger, I always thought that when people had cars, that it was a blessing. You know what I'm saying? I always thought it was a blessing. And they say that, if then this is what they used to say, if you're faithful to God and all of this, you're going to you're going to be blessed with a car, with this, that, and other. But what I noticed ever since I was 15, and he's still talking, ever since since he wants attention, I'll give it to him. But no, good, he's left me alone. But ever since I was 15 years old, is that creepers have cars. They use them to stalk people, to drive past you and have something to say. It's all right if you look one time or say something one time, but to just like ogle with your eyes or to just continuously yell out and say stuff where people ain't paying attention to you. I mean, to me, that's stupid. You have a car, go do something productive with it. Do something productive, go somewhere. And if you do see somebody that you think you want to talk to, drop off a card and keep it moving. I just don't get it. And I don't see how people still believe that stuff. What a lie. It has nothing to do with the amount of goodness you have. As a matter of fact, I think the opposite is true. The more dirt that you're willing to do and the more you're willing to turn your head the other way, the more that you get. I probably have like 10, 15 more minutes before my bus comes. I can't wait because I am so tired. But what was this about? I forget. It was about something. What was it about? Oh, explanation of the threatening video. That's what it was.